Well, I haven't personally seen the forensic evidence, but Detective Greg Kading has seen the forensic evidence, and I trust Kading, and that was his conclusion, was that A, he thinks Tupac, probably the gun went off accidentally and he shot himself, and that Tupac had some lacerations on his head, and Kading thinks that was from being pistol whipped. And Kading's general conclusion was that, yeah, if these guys had wanted to kill him, they could have killed him, but they didn't. And later, the guys who were found to be in the party have basically said they intended it to be a warning. And so, that it all basically adds up to me what Greg Kading said.
Yeah, and what is crazy about the situation, he played dead in the elevator until the people who shot him left, and then he went straight up to where Biggie and Puffy were, and I believe Little C's was in the room as well, covered in blood, and he had thought that it seemed like they were mad at him. Maybe they were surprised or whatever to see him there. I'm wondering why he would go back up to them. At that point, did he think they had something to do with it, or did he come to that conclusion later?
No, I don't think he had come to that conclusion yet. I think he went up there basically because he was hurt and he needed help. I think he still thought they were friends at this point. In fact, Biggie came to visit him at the hospital, and Tupac's dad chopped it up with Biggie, and to this day, Tupac's dad still thinks Biggie is innocent, and Biggie didn't know about it beforehand or anything like that. And it wasn't until later, when Tupac was in prison, that he started hearing all these rumors from people he trusted that Biggie knew about it in advance. So that's when he started getting paranoid, and that's when he told Suge Knight that he wanted to go to war against against Bad Boy. Personally, I tend to think that it's maybe possible that Biggie knew about it in advance. He well might not have. But even if he did, I don't know if there's anything he could have necessarily done about it without risking, violence against his own self. So I think it's still an open question, but I think it's quite possible that Tupac really overreacted and kind of jumped to conclusions.